Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet, brought to you by mtgtickets.com. Now with their web shop online, selling 100% of all Pauper cards at super good prices. Follow the link in the show notes so they know you come from the Pauper Gauntlet. It's round 4, season 3, and I'm playing Tricks. Coco Pops is my opponent. Tricks was the runner-up in the first Pauper Gauntlet. And I think it did decently in the second one. I'm gonna keep this. Uh-oh, it's Tron. This is probably a pretty bad hand against Tron. But I'm gonna play my Mist and go from there. It's a prismatic lens. So we have to do something. We can Vapor Snag, counterspell a monster. So we get to work. No synergies with the Dreamstalker. Green mana, it's Ancient Stirrings, I guess. Maybe I want to play the Fathom Seer here. He finds an expedition map. He plays it. But he misses the land drop. So in order to do the most things here, playing Dreamstalker and returning a land seems horrible. So I'm just gonna play the Seer, but I'm not gonna use it yet. Because my hand would be over flooding. And it's too early to counterspell, right? I have to counterspell when I get... Yeah, I'm just gonna attack for one here. And play the Fathom Seer face down. And now he's gonna burn a star. And burn the other star, so he will have Tron next turn. Still think it's too early to return. Well, if he casts a Fangren Marauder, I am much better off countering it immediately. So I will just play Dreamstalker and return an island here. Do I want to draw 2 cards here? No, it will still set me back way too much. And I do more damage this way. And now I just keep up counterspell. And counterspell is big play next turn. Which is a Crusher or a Marauder. And a Prism. Come on, Marauder. Do I counterspell a Muldrifter? Well, I guess I do. Just gets him too far ahead. What the hell? Okay, Lightning Bolts this, so I have to flip it. Nice. And then I can actually counterspell next turn as well and get rid of some islands. I'm counterspelling Muldrifters at this point, thinking I can Vapor Snag the bigger guys. Stirrings, looking for something good. Now I will probably counterspell a Fangor Marauder as well. Comes Prism. Star. Prismatic Lens. Expedition Map. Yes, not a lot going on there. So I can keep hiding behind my counterspell and play the Phantasmal Bear. And attack. My counterspell is fairly obvious, but I think I need to make it count. He only has one card he can get back the Muldrifter now, and I'm going to counter it. So if he has another big bad dude, he can play Fangor Marauder and get 10 life, but I think I just have to take that, because I need to stop his card advantage. I'm gonna focus on the match and not check the sideboard plan right now, but I really hope Tron is in it. It's a Thunder, and he has... Do I take this Thunder? How about ignoring it, because the Muldrifter is more dangerous? It's not like... How much damage is it? It's not gonna get the Dreamstalker. I'm just gonna save the Krovikan Mist. I'm gonna ignore it. And then I will counterspell this Muldrifter. He can now go for anything next turn. He can go for a Haunted Fangraph, get back the Muldrifter, and so, but I think I just need to resolve Stormbound Geist here. Because it is fairly hard to deal with. And keep up a Vapor Snag. But of course Fangor Marauder just destroys my plans if he shows up. Crusher I just bounce. But here is a Fangor Marauder. That's rough. I don't know, do you counter the Muldrifter? Do you let them live and have this happen? It's pretty hard to counter all of it. Maybe I should have Vapor Snagged in response to the casting of the spell there. He's at 17 now, so there is not a ton of things to do. I think that Fangmarauder is just going to run away with the game. And he's gonna cast his Muldrifter. I should not have played that Spy Golem. I should have looked for a counterspell. That's what I should have done. On the other hand, his trinkets are gone now. And I have the chance to look for a counterspell next turn. That would actually have allowed me to play another land. Yeah, Muldrifter will be in play. And that will probably run away with the game. Probably. I figure this is a tough matchup for Tricks. Stirrings. A Sphere. We are on similar clocks, but I can't see myself getting timed out by Tron. That seems weird. Another Sphere is loading up for the Fangmarauder. Okay. So this is happening in my upkeep, yeah. So I will just turn this up for its morph cost. Draw 2 cards. It's another Spy Golem. And the deprive we so much needed. So now there is a question if we... Oh, well, now we can take damage because we have the counterspell for the Fangmarauder. Now we can actually press the issue here. Is that wise? Maybe it is. Okay, deprive the Fangmarauder. That's what we want to do. It's all we want to do. All those lands. Does he have another one? No, he would have cast that before he burned the Sphere. So he drew another one then, or he just sequenced horribly. Crusher! But Crusher is not enough here. He needs a bolt or something. I guess he has Vapor Snag the Crusher right now. And get him for 7. Okay, now we really don't want him to draw a Fangmarauder. That's always the situation against this deck. And I don't have anything. Fangraph. Hopefully getting a Muldrifter then. Yeah. Better than Fangmarauder. But a Muldrifter and a Bolt is enough. The game is in the balance. Yes! Bava, you're a genius! He is the brewer of the deck. Ragtron, we are the aggro deck, though we have some range. Counter, snag the Fangmarauder. We bring in the Muldrifters. They seem so hard to cast. Stormbound Geists. Take out Fathom Seers. Yeah, they are easier to cast if we don't bounce our lands all the time. Take out the Krovikan Mist. And take out the Bone Splitters. Sounds like fun. We just don't Hydroblast the Rolling Thunders. Well, I'm in. Let's do it. This is something I would never have come up with without the sideboard plan. So this is the reason I want sideboard plans. He has been thinking about this matchup. He has figured it out. I love it. Well, this is a keep, of course. Tricks. Going to town. No expedition map. So bad at getting Tron compared to red-green Tron in Modern. I want both of these cards, I think. Maybe that's totally greedy. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to keep up the counter spell. Do I really want these cards? Next turn. I need more mana, don't I? But I have... Oh god, this was hard. I'm gonna keep both cards. That might be too greedy. I can't play the counterspell now. So this is what I'm gonna do. Here comes the expedition map. So next turn Tron. So to land the threat now, but we have no response to a Fangor Marauder except the counterspell. So what the hell do we do here? I think we need to keep up counterspell the turn after next, because he's gonna spend next turn getting Tron, and then he will have it. So Krovikan Mist, and then Phantasmal Bear, and then Beta, and then counter the first thing. I think I want to counter Mulrifters too. But he actually says that we counter snag the Fangor Marauders. So does that mean we'll... Oh no! Oh, he doesn't have colored mana! So my plan is now to get value for this counterspell. But what if he casts a Mulrifter? What do I do then? Could have played the other Mist. But I think it's crazy. I have to counterspell the big guys. And Hydroblast would have been an awesome way of countering Mulrifters. What's coming? It's a Mulrifter. Okay, I am now here in the world of problems. What do I do? I'm dead to a Fangor Marauder. I am dead to a Crusher. Can I let him have a Mulrifter? Jesus, how hard. But I'm gonna go with the sideboard plan. I'm not gonna counter the Mulrifter. And then of course I pretty much have to draw a land now. So I can... Well, I can play the Dreamstalker. That I can do. And that I will do. No, I draw land. So I can play a Mist. And swing here. For 5. He didn't say that I should counter Crushers, but I have no way of dealing with the Crusher. Sacrificing Stormbound guys to Crusher is pretty cute, but I don't think that's the way to go. He could of course easily have boarded in a couple of Pyroblasts. It's a Giant Thunder. and it will devastate my board. And I think keeping these, well, this guy should have been keeping these Krovica mists seems critical. It's really hard to know what to counter. But as I have this guy, so Flay the Dreamstalker, return the island, play the island, smack for 6. We are doing a ton of damage here, and I don't have another counter spell, so I might as well just play the Stormbound Geist. But now I'm dead to a Fangor Marauder. They are not illusions, right? No. A second Thunder kills me. Crusher is too late now. So he needs Fangor Marauder or a Thunder. Well, just another Mull Rifter is pretty good too. Grace and Mull Rifter just seems really slow in this matchup. Well, those are just Durl cards. Yes! Woohoo! Tricks! Tricks is in round 5 of the Pauper Gauntlet. And I am a happy camper. Yes! Tron 2-0. And it's actually the case that through round 1, 3 and 4, Illusory Tricks have not lost a duel. It's 6-0. Of course, it didn't play in round 2 because it won round 1. So Tricks will be back in round 5. Thank you for watching the Pauper Gauntlet.